Hey everyone, happy Friday. Oh, that candle is really, really bright. All right, let me just do this. Uh, oh, yeah. Okay, let me just shuffle. How's everybody's week? All right, let me just shuffle real quick. Hi, Amber. It's been like a really rough week. Energetically wise, it's been a rough week. I've been trying to do lives. My energy has been really low, and I'm just like, migraines, but how you been, Amber? Let me just shuffle this one more time. All right. Hope I don't get too hot because it's gonna. Let me turn this AC on real quick. Hold on. Let me go because it's kind of warm in here. All right. Hi, Echo. It's good to see you guys. I feel like I haven't been on for like 2 years. Meanwhile, it's only been like literally 7 days. uh, I'll try to shuffle the clarification decks as we go. My computer was dead, so I didn't get to put the ring light on. Let me just move some decks around, and let me just do the little prayer. All right. Let's see what can we get for the collective. Um, let's see. What does the collective need to know? All right, ancestors. What does the collective need to know? All right, ancestors. What does the collective need to know? Oop, show me the. Oh, okay. We're gonna go card by card. So the first card out is the Three of Swords. Okay, so there's some disappointment energy in the air. I wouldn't necessarily say heartache, but more so disappointment and energy, right? Uh, Emotions might be running high. Let's see what else. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Despite that, things are. I mean, I feel like there's also an offer being offered here, but things are definitely like moving forward, right? There is going to be an opening or opportunity or blessing coming in. Did a card flip over? No, it's not there. Okay. Let's see what else. So we have the Seven of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands with the Eight of Swords. There is some type of defense that's up, but it feels like It's more internal defense where it's not really been shown. It's like an illusion of some type of way, right? Uh, let's see what else. Yeah, look, like I said, it's a Knight of Cups. Like I said, there's an offer. Or we're gonna talk about, but because it comes underneath the Three of Swords, it might be some type of disappointment within a connection or connections. Ooh. So we have the Devil. The Devil underneath the Ace of Pentacles. The Devil with the Ace of Pentacles. Some toxicity, but it's funny because the Knight of Cups is going towards the Devil card, right? And it's given there's strong attachment here, strong feelings. It's kind of very intense in a way. Hmm, yeah. So then we have the Emperor in reverse. This is kind of knocking the Emperor off her game. The Emperor in reverse. It's given like whirlwind energy, like, oh my god, like this is kind of new. It's kind of given the Knight of Cups and the Devil, most of the Devil energy is kind of overpowering the Empress, right? And the Empress is usually somebody who, attracts things to her, sit down, look pretty. But here it's given the Devil is really testing the patience. And also it's like the Empress is if the Empress is upright, her energy her is open, right? She's open to things. But in reverse is more so like she's kind of closed off. Yeah, look. So we have the seven of swords underneath the eight of swords. So it's like okay, I see what it is. So with eight of swords and seven of swords, it's like this stuck idea of somebody being sneaky, like very, very sneaky. But it's not coming off sneaky. I don't have too many. Ooh, one card. I don't have too many beads. Let's see here. Let me just shuffle it real quick. Mhm. All right. Let's see. What else can we tell the collective? What else can we tell the collective? We have situationship. So the night energy might be dealing with situationship, right? Situationship, not relationship, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama free. We have third wheel here. So it's like third energy, third wheel. Hi, Daya. So it's like third energy. Like so, there's like a third energy, linear energy. I don't feel like it's actual person. I just feel like it could just be some type of uh I was gonna say negative energy or misunderstanding with this third wheel. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. So we have plot twist. So there's definitely a plot twist coming into this whole section. This whole reading. I feel like this reading's all over the place, but here it's given There's a plot twist coming. So I feel like the plot twist is only have to do with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Hi, Jasmine. Let's see what else. We have Sober Life. Hi, Padino. We have Sober Life. Um, hmm. But because I have the dove, it's given like peace here. Like I don't know. I feel like peace is being misconstrued a little bit, just a little. We have big break, so there might be a breakthrough coming in. A major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. Right. So there is a breakthrough coming. Like I said, offer. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. This said there's an offer coming in. Two offers actually. Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Let's see what else. We have curated image. So here with curated image, I feel like somebody is trying to be one way, or like how can I put it? Trying to be one way but coming off another. So it's not necessarily in a bad way. It's like they're trying to uphold how they present themselves. And it's funny how that comes over with the on top of the devil card. Let's see what else. So we have ex drama. So somebody's ex could be coming back up. So that's could be with the Seven of Swords and Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands. So the what do you call that? Guard being up. Okay. Let's see what else. Let me get the last card. What's the last card? Oh, we have throwing shade. Oh yeah, somebody is definitely throwing shade. Yeah, somebody's definitely throwing shade. Could just be how you operate, how you react, how you do things. Right. Shade could also be throwing shade. Like cracking a little jokey jokes, like saying one thing and then meaning another. Like, what is it? Is it a double? No, not double entendre. Is it a double entendre? Hi, Celine. Yes, you may. Let me just shuffle this deck real quick. What else can collective does the collective need to know? What else? So we have girl talk. So just spend some time with friends, family, trying to get just have fun. Just have fun. Let's see what else. Yeah. So we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. So something's ended. So there's growth and transformation in your life right now. I'm hearing lesson learned. Let's see. So we have some type of separation coming up. Like I said, this could be the plot twist. Then palm trees, some type of stability and security coming in. You have twin flames. So this connection, it's kind of like yin and yang. Some of these I also have water and oil. So it's like yin and yang on some certain parts, but water and oil on others. And then we have passion here, which is the same chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. I mean, that gives the same energy as the devil. Intense chemistry, right? So I feel like with this spread, it's like there's some twists and turns and whatever chapter this is coming into. You have breakthroughs coming in, exits popping back up. Uh, I miss you. There's a tense emotions. Let's get with this last deck. Oh, I didn't even shuffle. All right, let's see. Can I get some two cards from here, please? Two cards. Can I get two cards? One, two. Okay, we have doubt. Says, I release the need to know all the answers. So yeah, so sometimes you don't need all the answers. Sometimes take things as face value as the answer for everything. And then we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Right? Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't let the past hurts, past people, past problems, you know, to damper things. But there is look like somebody is very mentally stuck in one way. Hi, Selma. All right, let me just shuffle these decks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday. Uh, didn't go live this Tuesday, but I do have a live tomorrow schedule from Tuesday to Saturday. So be aware of that. So we at 10 p.m. All right, I got you, Amber. Let me just shuffle. Look, that don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Um, just special live tomorrow at 10 p.m. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Let's see what else. What else? Donations are welcomed. It's the pinned comment, or you can just check the description, or just go into the link tree. All right, got shuffled. Let's go here. Oh, almost got one card. All right. All right. Why is my well, I'm trying to get the little this 'cause this looking messed up. There it goes. right, ancestors. Amber wants to know what's coming towards her this summer. Ancestors, what's coming towards Amber this summer? Is it back? Is it back? I ain't gonna pull my cards at. Is it back? All right. Ancestors, what's coming towards Amber this summer? What is coming towards Amber this summer? All right. Let me just get the cards. Ooh. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So, mm, let's start with this. So we have the Four of Wands, right? The Four of Wands. Sophia. So we have the Four of Wands. So there's some type of stability, or solid foundation, that's happening, this summer. It's coming towards you. So yeah, stability, right? But we also have the Nine of Swords. So you might be a little stressed out, or I would say anxiety filled, but I feel like more so stressed out this summer, just a little bit. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're gonna be very, I'll say independent, but also about your money. All right. So there's one more slot open, and then we could close it. All right. But you're also gonna be in this energy too, the Queen of Swords, right? So it's like you're gonna be, uh I want to start saying defensive, but you're gonna be like, yeah, this is not working. This is not it. So then we have the Death card. So you're gonna be having a lot of transformations this summer, or transitions, but I feel like it's more so a transformation. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles underneath the Death card, you are gonna be transformed into somebody different. But not like in a, like, you're still gonna be you, but like, people gonna be like, oh, you changed, you're different, like stuff like that. Let's see what else. All right. Mm, let's see. What else does Amber needs to know about what's coming towards her? Oh, that- okay. What does Amber need to know that's coming towards her this summer? Boom, there it goes. Okay, we're back. It kind of kicked me out, and then I was like, let me give it a minute, because usually every time I get kicked off and I come back in, it won't be up there. So I was like, let me get kicked off and wait a minute. All right. Okay. What does Amber Let's see, what else can we tell Amber about what's coming towards her this summer? What else can we tell Amber what's coming towards her this summer? All right. Ooh, Three thick. Okay, Amber. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We have make and bank. So, like I said, stability. So you're probably gonna be making some more money or having the opportunity to make more money. All right. Because we do have invite only. So you're probably gonna get invited somewhere. Like exclusive invite, birthday, party, wedding, those type of invite onlys. Then we have throwing shade. So be aware of that. Somebody might be trying to like ruffle some feathers or something like that. Shady dealings. So be aware of shady dealings when she start making bank. Um Make sure it's make sure you get everything on paper and make sure everything is lined up the way it needs to be lined up. And then we have curated image. Like I said, with the transformation and this Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna be into somebody completely different. The same person, but completely different. And people, like I said, people might look at you and be like, "Hey, you changed." That's where the curated image comes from. I don't feel like it's you trying to put on a facade or nothing. I feel like it's you finally stepping more into the real you. I don't even know if I have another candle. I need to buy candles. That's what I need to do. All right. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Amber? What else can we tell Amber? We have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So you're gonna have many options, right? And I feel like it's gonna be many options, as in like making money. Like I said, make sure it's not like weird shady dealings. Like I do feel like you're gonna have the opportunity to make more money than you are. So it could be like a side hustle. Make sure it's a legit side hustle. So we have sunglasses here. So somebody must be watching you, stalking you. I feel like that's where the throwing shade is coming from. Just saying like little slick remarks and comments. We also have heartbroken here. Mm. Oh, heartbroken. I feel like there's gonna be a period where you might feel sad. I feel like in it might be in August. Right. I don't feel like it has to do with like a relationship or something like that. I feel like you might just hear something through the grapevine about somebody, and it might just like I don't know. I was gonna say somebody passing, like a passing of somebody. So just be aware of that. It's gonna. I feel like in August. So we have the runner. Somebody might be chasing you, right? Somebody might be chasing you. So then we have heart with the key. Welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting it together, perfect. Uh, so love could be on the way. I feel like middle summer, but you're from Florida, so like you guys summer is weird. I don't know that. Is that from like May to August? I don't know. But with the but I feel like with the heart with key, I feel like this is more July energy. So in July you might start seeing some movement in the love sector. Right? Let's see here. Let's get one card from here. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got two. All right, so we have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and opportunity that it presents. Yeah. Like I said, you have opportunities. Money opportunity to change your life, transform your life. I'm trying to put this card back in. It's easier for me to shuffle. And we also have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? Also, with the judgment card, I feel like you need to use a little bit of discernment, right? Like I said, with shady dealings, making bank, just make sure you have these all the information, the correct information when these things come up. But other than that, I feel like your summer is gonna be. I feel like it's more gonna be calm, more about making money, more about improving yourself, changing your life, and let's sprinkle in a little bit of love coming in. I feel like it's gonna be like different, different and multiple suitors. Okay, but that's what I have for you, Amber. Don't forget to be in the Queen of Swords energy, just a little bit. But that's what I have for you. You're welcome, Amber. Let's see who's after Amber's Echo. Okay, there, found it. I just flipped the whole. Okay, so one more shuffle. All right. As well, may I receive divine guidance for my manifestation if I'm on the right track. All right. Echo wants we see some guidance on her manifestations and if she's on the right track in love and career. As Echo wants some guidance on her manifestations and if she's on the right track in her love and career. So many cards. All right. As Echo, let me talk about her manifestations and if she's on the right track in her love and career. Ooh, two major arcanas coming out both back. Okay. We have oh, thanks. All right, there it goes. All right. I don't know what's going on with this, but it keeps kicking me off. And I have nothing running in the background. But Echo, I do have the chariot for you, right? That's the first card that came out, the chariot. So things are moving forward. There, chariot is also the path of victory. So when chariot moves forward, it's moving towards victory. So you're kind of you're on the right path, right? We have judgment. Just keep using your discernment, right? Especially when it comes to ideas with the page of of swords here, ideas, theology and stuff like that. So just use your discernment. And also, there's a King of Cups. Yeah, the King Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, who is who's emotionally intelligent. They can upright. They aren't as emotionally erotic, right? Is erotic erotic? I don't know that word. You know that crazy, right? But we also have the Eight of Cups here. So with the Eight of Cups, it's more so you're moving away from the idea of impulse and the idea of somebody who's not emotionally available, right? But there is a King of Cups coming towards you. Let's take this stack. Let's see. Okay, what else can we tell Echo? What else can we tell Echo? So we have twin flames here. So this person is King Cups, somebody who is balanced, somebody who, you know, is calm. Ding ding ding. Like so you guys gotta compliment each other a little bit. I I wanna say they're like on a level, so not twin flame, but it's like on a level of soulmates. So we have oh, thank you, Echo. So we have the Reaper. Like I said, it goes with the Eight of Cups. Like you're not gonna continue, keep doing things. You're gonna. It's pretty much given. I walk away right with the Grand Reaper here. So you're growth and transforming your life with this Eight of Cups here. You're leaving away from people who are emotionally unavailable, leaving behind impulse, stuff like that. So we have Dragonfly. So it's being lighthearted, find things out, things come to light, adapt, change, heal. With this card, the adapt change here. I feel like with the adapt is more so like with the judgment card to discern. Like I said, keep going with your intuition. Don't let um fear misguide you in a way. Let's see what else. The snake, right? Uh, with the snake, normally snakes are like very sneaky, wrong people. Just be aware, like clock their stuff. So if you have like a real inkling about somebody, make sure you like, I clocked that. Like, all right. Like I said, discernment. Use your discernment, because I feel like once you start getting more, I'll just say popular, but more down your path, more people are gonna become envious and unruly and trying to um come at you a certain way. We also have addiction here. We also have addiction, codependent obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Um, with that, I just feel like don't try to control the outcome. Let things move the way it needs to move. Right? Move things the way they need to be moved. Let things move the way they need to be moved. Right. That's fine. Say let things move the way they need to be moved. All right, let's get here. Let's see. What else can we tell Echo? What else do we need to tell Echo? My ancestors, what else do we need to tell Echo? Look at this girl. Yeah, good karma, right? Good karma is coming towards you. Something done in good faith is coming back. By energy never disappears or circulates. So you getting good karma. That's where your the path to victory has come from the chariot because you accumulated a lot of good karma. Uh, we have going broke. So watch your spending a little bit. Um, especially when you start embarking on your career, because I feel like in the beginning you're not gonna make as much money as you're not gonna make as much money in the beginning to what we call that equal the balance sheet, right? To balance the balance sheet. That's what I would say. So just be aware of that. Let's see. We also have fantasy world. So make sure you're not too much in your head about things, right? Make sure you're not too much in your head about things. And it's funny because we have the Eight of Cups here. You also have burning bridges. So you're not afraid to burn bridges, right? As a consequence, right? Because that's the card that's also sticking out. So you're not afraid to burn bridges as consequences. Um, they're not really giving me a time frame of when the King of Cups is popping up, but I am getting soon. I am getting soon though. Let's see. Can I get two cards from here, please? Balance. That's a balance sheet balance. Right? So you have balance here. I bring the wait. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Right. Like I said, make sure things are balanced, especially your finances. So be aware of like be on your p's and q's with the finances. Oh, they gave you three. Okay. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can't expect it for myself. So just be honest with yourself and where you want to go. Just be honest in how you move. And I feel like the honesty part is where you get most of your good karma from, anyways. And we also have fear here, right? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in energy of love, right? Let fear navigate what's coming towards you. Don't let fear push you off your path because you are on the right path. Excuse me, almost had hiccups, but you're on the right path. So be aware of that. All right, so that's what I have for you, Echo. Okay, and then just use your intuition, discernment. Just be aware people are going to be hating on you. And again, the cups, I feel like they're coming soon. They're soon. It's soon. It's giving soon energy. You're welcome, Echo. All right, Daya's next. General, okay. Let me just do this. Let me get a drink of water. My mouth is dry as hell. General. All right. The Matrix is real. All right. Can I get a generous? Okay. Ancestors, what messages do we have for Daya? Ancestors, what messages do we have for Daya? All right. Ancestors, what messages do we have for Daya? All right. Ancestors, what messages do we have for Zaya? Ooh. Okay. All right. What messages do we have for Zaya? Ooh. All right. Ooh, excuse me, I'm tired. Ugh. Now let's start with the reversal first. Move up. So you have the Emperor in reverse, right? Feels like I got my nose pierced. So you have the Emperor in reverse. I don't necessarily feel like this is the energy. I feel like this is the energy around you. Well, I feel like it's somebody who presents himself as as confident, but they're they present themselves as confident as like what the emperor is supposed to be like, authoritative, confident. Being a leader, right? But that's just a more of a facade because in reverse, the emperor is somebody who's like uh, timid, who is like insecure. Yeah, I do feel like it's a male energy, right? Excuse me, I do feel like it's a male energy. And it's going here. We also have the Seven of Swords. So be aware of sneaky people around you. Be aware of sneaky people. Right? Beware of sneaky people. Because we do have the Nine of Wands, right? Which is like the wounded warrior, right? I was gonna say wounded healer, but wounded warrior. Whoever these sneaky people are gonna, they're gonna, we call that, they're gonna trigger you. There you go. That's what, trigger you in a way, right? Trigger you. Either that, or they're gonna poke at some old wounds that you thought were already healed but haven't healed yet. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. So this is this is gonna happen fast, right? Because the Eight of Wands is rapid movement, but also a message, right? Ace of Pentacles is offering new beginning in finances. So this new beginning in finances, I feel like it's more finances or opportunities coming your way, and they're gonna come in fast, right? So it's more like you blink and you're gonna have an opportunity. You blink again, you're gonna have another one. It's like they're gonna pile on, so to say. Let me just shuffle this. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Daya? Ancestors, what else can we tell Daya? What else can we tell Daya? Right. Maybe circle this. So that's what we need. That's totally different energy. Let me see this again. All right. All right. Ancestors, what else can we tell Daya about this message that she needs to know? What else can we tell Daya? Let's see. We have heartbreak, right? Heartbreak here. I don't necessarily. I just feel like it's more so like you're gonna be disappointed, right? Disappointed and sad, um, because of what these like sneaky people are gonna try to do. But I feel like you're gonna peep it before they actually get to do like any damage. It's like it's given like the last minute. You're gonna be like, oh, I know, I see what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work, like that type of energy. But it's also gonna make you sad because at the same time, it's like, damn, I really thought you were my people. Right? You also have good karma, so you have good karma for you. That's why you have a lot of these opportunities coming your way. We have invite only. So with the invite only, I feel like it's not only good karma. I feel like with invite only, it's like I don't know. Sometimes got exclusive deals, exclusive something with exclusive. So it's like only tailored to you, right? Or it's made specifically for you. Whatever these opportunities are. We have unsent text. So somebody might be trying to text you, text it, delete it, text it, delete it. Like so. We also have Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is messages, right? Messages, text messages, stuff like that. So somebody's trying to figure out how to talk to you where it doesn't come off crazy, rude, or a misunderstanding, right? We have real receipts. For all of you saving your screenshots, make sure you save your screenshots, right? Messages, you know, because I feel like something might be brought up and like your words might be trying to twist. The unsent text messages, I do not feel like I feel like it's more of a female energy. I feel like it's like a friend, right? I feel like they're doing that because they want to. I, I don't know if they because they want to get an opinion from you or they really do. I feel like yeah, I feel like they wanted an opinion on something, but they also don't want to be judged, right? Let me get a few cards from here because Why? So why are they deleting and sending? It's one of those things where they write it out, read it, and it's like, oh, this is gonna come off as XYZ, so they haven't sent it. So we have coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savor in the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So yeah, coffee cup, meeting and conversing. Mm. Invite only. So I mean, text message. So whoever this is, they could just probably want to like talk in person. Um, I feel like that's what they're gonna lean towards. Like after multiple writing out and deleted, they're gonna lean towards the wanting to meet up and have a conversation and stuff like that. Right? So, like I said, somehow keep receipts. Keep your receipts. Or they might have receipts and said something like show you something like that. So I don't feel like it's gonna be drama filled. I just feel like it's more of like, hey, I want to bring this to your attention, right? How do I move or like stuff like that. We have the Green Reaper. Why the Green Reaper's coming off everybody? Growth and transform your life. The relationship is over, no second chances. Yeah, it's pretty much important. I mean, it's good. I feel like it's important to a point where it might change the friendship or the dynamic between you and this person. So it could either go either way, right? It could go either way. I'm just saying, like, listen to hear and understand, but not listen to reply. That's what I'm getting. So we have unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, right? Um, this I do feel like someone may be coming into the picture, but I feel like it's after all of this chaos. I feel like it's after all of this chaos, somebody's gonna come in. Let's see what else. Yeah, I said it's one of those things where, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like they could go left or right. Right, it depends on how it's presented. There it goes. What else can we? All right, so we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Uh, with that, I feel like just don't enter such situations with fear, like it's gonna go left. Just make sure that think positive. We also have adversity, right? I accept the challenges are the best way to learn, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit challenges, but you're gonna learn. Like I said, growth and transform your life. Character development. I mean, we all have character development every day, but sometimes some are more extreme than the others. But that's what I have for you, Daya. Let me just shuffle these. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow I do have a live at 10 p.m. Donations are welcomed. It's the pinned comment or the you go in the description to see it in the link tree. Let me just copy this. Who's next? It would be after all the chaos and stuff happens. All right, Jasmine. Is Jasmine in here? All right. Hi, Selma. Okay. Jasmine. Jasmine not here? Jasmine. Jasmine. All right. Okay, so Jasmine not here. All right, so we're skipping Jasmine. All right, so we go to Joey. All right, ancestors. Joey wants to know: is he being gaslighted again, or changes afoot and it's real? Let's see. Let's see. Is Joey being gaslit and changes afoot and it's real and is the real change? Ancestors. Joey. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Um, how come a card pickup? I don't know. So we have the tower, right? So the tower talks about sudden shift, sudden change. Also it's upright. So there was a realization, right? There's a realization. Um, yeah, there's a realization because you look at the tower has a lightning bolt striking the top, which is also a crown, right? So it's given and before I say that, we have the hermit, right? So the hermit is, reflection, right? Being isolated in a reflection. So there is some type of reflection that comes with this realization or this epiphany, right? Because you do come off as the queen of swords, right? You're like, I'm done going through the bullshit. It is what it is, right? But in between the tower and the hermit, there is the ace of cups. So there is love between these two types of major arcanas. And underneath the Ace of Cups is the Strength card. This with the strength, I feel like it's more so like strength in opening up to love, right? Uh, but I feel like that's more you than her. She's more the tower and the hermit. Like she's something clicked after reflected. It could just be you being in the energy of the Queen of Swords. You're not letting her get over on you. You're not letting her do what she wants. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I don't on the initial pool. I don't feel like it. I don't see, but we're gonna see. I don't feel like even if I don't. For some reason, I do feel like she's talking to somebody, but not on that aspect, right? Not on that aspect. Let me just pull these cards. All right. So, um, so with you with this, the second cards are pulled. There's two cards that mainly for you again. So, well, the last one you had three. We have the Secret of Myra and Infatuation, right? Um, I feel like somebody at work may secretly have a crush on you and may be infatuated by you. But I don't feel like they're gonna do anything. Like I don't feel like it's gonna change anything, right? But here we do have a breakup, right? Breakup card does come up. So do we have Russian things? The Russian things, but they dress as uh bride and groom, right? So it's essential she does want to rush this whole marriage thing. She wants to be ride or die, but I don't feel like she's given that type of energy. I feel like she could be getting advice from somebody. I feel like she could be getting advice from somebody, but not in a way to where it's like um to make things worse, but like to like fix something. Let's see what else. Well, so we good. I feel like it's good conversation, but we have envy vibes. Um, envy wears many faces. Sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concerns, or unsolicited advice. Um, but here it looks like the evil eye to me. So somebody might be sending the evil eye again, and I say again because it has been sent multiple times. But I feel like the evil eye is being sent again. Uh, We have backstab, right? Backstab. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. This is more past energy, so it's coming up again, and it's coming up because it's something that was the cause of the breakup. So we have going viral. We have going viral. Going viral here, I feel like it's more so like everybody knows what's going on. At this point, everybody knows what's going on. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then we have consequences here. She has to deal with the consequences of her action. It says no more running. The karma is catching up. If someone's being held accountable. And then we have clean slate. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamic, the former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. I feel like you guys are moving towards a clean slate, and or you have to move towards that. But given I don't feel like she's gonna continue doing what she's doing. I do feel like she's gonna change, but she's gonna struggle with change. I feel like she's gonna struggle with it because I'm saying it's a new habit for her. It's a new habit. It's gonna be a new habit. But that's what I have. Let me pull the Soul Journeys card. I just want to get that out the way so I don't mix them up. Let's see what else. So we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So you just gotta focus on yourself, right? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So the purpose is you. You gotta focus on, moving forward, doing what you gotta do, and basically let her catch up. And the regret, I feel like this is her. I know that I cannot change the past. So I guess regret is finally rearing its head. And I feel like that could be what the epiphany is. But that's what I have for you. That's what I have. And I feel like she's gonna. I feel like as the day goes by and she continues to struggle, it's gonna somewhat get better. Somewhat, not fully, but somewhat get better. Whoop. All right. So who's next? I have to keep scrolling up. Celine. All right. Okay. Great. I don't know why this song can't pop in my head. Maria, Maria. What's the story? I don't know. I prefer the old West Side Story to the new West Side Story, but I do like the new West Side Story. I feel like it could have been a little better, but that's just me. Okay, let me just drink water real quick. All right. Celine wants to know, ancestors, what will be the outcome of her HR meeting about her work bullying Maria? What will the outcome of her HR meeting about her work bullying Maria? What will the outcome of the HR meeting be about her work bully Maria? What will the outcome be? All right. What will the outcome be? Oh, okay. Okay. right. All right, there it goes. All right, there it goes. All right. So the outcome of your all right, let's do this one. So initially there's gonna be we have the ten of cups. So it's gonna be a good outcome, right? It's gonna be a good outcome. Because I feel like it's gonna be a good because I do feel like people kind of came forth in your for your side, right? Because I feel like um this is not the first time Maria been acting kind of like a bitch. I'm gonna put it like that, right? So she probably had a previous complaint against her besides what you brought, right? But we do have the nine of wands here, which is somebody who was wounded, right? So it's given. Oh, let me go turn this AC off because it's getting cold. One second. All right, there it goes. Yeah. So with the nine of wands, yeah, she did. I feel like it's more so inner pain instead of like physical. Like she was being a bitch, but despite this, it's gonna come out good because we do have the hangman, right? The hangman here. I feel like, and then we have the king of swords, which is I feel like whoever this is the representation of the HR, right? So the HR is somebody who's gonna be objective and they're gonna try to have a logical resolve, right? With the hangman here, but it's gonna be one of those cases things like things are gonna get resolved, but it's gonna be no love lost because you do have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's not. She may she's not gonna like you and a lot of people because she's gonna eventually put the two and two together of the list of people who complained about her, right? But I do feel like they're gonna give her what do you call that, an ultimatum. It's like you have one more strike or something like that. Like that's what I'm getting. Well, let's see what else. Oh, 17 years. Well, yeah, she definitely done this before. Let's see what else. So we have this card says X drama, but we're not looking at the X part. We're looking at the drama. The past didn't stay the past, and all flame is reignite chaos, stirring up drama, or still have an emotional pull. So here, I feel like you said, she's been there for 17 years. I feel like in those 17 years, she has done this before. It's just, I guess, the people who helped her out favored her, but now they're like not really so much in her favor. Well, So we have canceled. Yeah. So her contract may be canceled. Like I said, the ultimatum. They might either, like I said, they might give her ultimatum. She gets another chance, or her contract might be canceled. So contract might be canceled with the cancel card. Let's see what else. Why do these cards keep falling on the floor? Let me get that card that fell on the floor. Oh, yeah, look, she has toxic ties. So yeah, like in the past, like I said, in the past, people probably covered for her. That's why you got toxic ties. She probably self-medicates when numbing out here, probably self-medicates, but I feel like she's walking into this meeting thinking that everybody's gonna be hi Danny, see that everybody's gonna be on her side, but it's not. We have plot twist. Lots of plot twist gonna be plot twisting. She's gonna be in for a rude awakening. Let's see what else. Let me get a few cards from here. What else can we tell Celine? What else can we tell Celine? All right. So she might be augmentative because we have passion here. So she might be a little bit augmentative at the if she's presented at the meeting as well. Or if she goes in after you, they might she might try to argue them down. She might try to argue them down. Yeah, look, we have coffin here. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So, but ending for her might be a good thing for you. Where's that card go? We also have Staten back. So whatever HR decides to do, she's gonna feel like she's been betrayed. So I feel like it's gonna be in your favor more than hers. And I feel like it's because she's a liability. Yeah. So trust the process. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, so trust the process. I feel like it's gonna go good. It's gonna go in your favor. It might get a little heated if she's presented and you present at the same time, but I feel like in all it's gonna be in your favor. But that's what I have for you, Celine. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Who's all right? So I have Selma, then Goddess, and Sophia, and Maze back. All right, Selma, you're welcome. I want an international job. Okay, let me just shuffle. Let me just make sure this is. All right, ancestors. Someone wants to know are there job opportunities coming for her in the coming weeks? There any job opportunities coming to Osama in the coming weeks? Are there any job opportunities coming to Osama in the coming weeks? All right, let's oops. Hmm. All right. So we have the page of pentacles with the fool in reverse. They're both in reverse. So I don't feel like there's gonna be any type of new job opportunities coming your way. Even like temporary jobs, I do not feel like they're coming at all. They do have the four of pentacles, so I would say try to hold on to the current job as long as you can while you're still looking for the new job. Don't quit. Just hold on, right? Because we also have the hangman here, so you kind of going through. I wanted to say you're stuck there, but you're gonna feel like you're stuck there with the hangman. And then with the justice card, things are balancing out, right? Things are balancing out. So like I said, you're just gonna have to hold on a bit because I do not feel like there's gonna be any job opportunities coming in, new ones at least, that are better. Let's see here. So we have situationship, but don't look at it as like towards a relationship. I feel like it's more so like yeah, you got yourself in a situation where you didn't like the job. I feel like you kind of rushed it, but I understand the circumstance that you was in. Um, so yeah, you're gonna be in this this weird area for a while. Let's see what else. Um, um, I feel like not that I feel coming, but you do have a family feud coming up. So there might be some family issues. So be aware of that. Let's see. So we have gold digger. Um, so I feel like this family feud is around money. So be aware of that. So there might be really big issues about money. Yeah, it's definitely about money because look, we have going broke and gold digger here. So but maybe I'm about money. So we have heartbreak. So I feel like a lot of people gonna be involved in this family issue. A lot of people are gonna say things that they weren't meant to say, right? So be aware of that. But you have soulmates coming in. So somebody might be coming in. Partnership agreement, soul contract. I don't feel like it's romantic. Romantic. I feel like could be somebody who just come in and help you. Right. Be aware of dealing with narcissists with this golden mirror. Be aware of dealing with narcissists. Yeah, you'll be meeting someone. Somebody's gonna come in and help you. Somebody's definitely gonna come in and help you. Again, heartbroken twice. Oh, what's going on? But whatever this family feud is, it's gonna a lot of people gonna get their hearts broken. The family might be pulled apart. Just be aware of that. Let me get one part from here. Oh, give me two. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And then we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah. So you just stay positive, right? Just stay positive. And I feel like um opportunities are gonna come in, but just stay positive. But that's what I have for you, Selma. It's getting like female energy. Yeah. It's gonna get pulled farther apart. Farther apart. All right, I think goddess is next. Is goddess in here? You're welcome. All right, let me just shuffle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go live every Tuesday and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. And do have a live tomorrow at 10 p.m. Right. Drink some water. All right, that goes. All right, goddess and Sophia. All right, you're right after Sophia. You're after goddess. And then after Sophia will be, I think, a Maze Becca. Amazing Becca. All right. All right. And Sister Garden wants to know what's coming in love for V. Okay. All right. So um let's do this. All right. So the Empress. Let's say the goddess come up with Empress because I was reading your name. So with the Empress here, this tells me that um that you're in your goddess energy. That you're a very attractive. You're attracting things towards you. Money, love, um, opportunities. Yeah, they're attracting to you. Right. So you have justice here. Things are being balanced, equal. Give and take. Good and bad karma. But I feel like more so for your side, good karma is coming. We also have the hangman here. The hangman, I feel like there is some type of stagnant energy between you two. We have the eight of cups with the three of swords underneath. Um, I feel like this is your energy. Like as soon as you get one type of disappointment or something goes left, um, you're gonna walk away, especially when it comes to your feelings. You're gonna be walking away. So V has to be on his P's and Q's. One side. V has to be on his P's and Q's. Let's see. Okay, I was gonna put that. Guess not. Let's see what else. We have family echo, so you're trying not to continue generation curses because family echoes is old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces, right? So you're trying not to continue generation curses or perpetuate it. This is why you're the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords came out because you are like, oh, you hurt me, you play my feelings, I'm out the door. Let's see what else. We have physical passion here. This connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in heat, right? So, you two might feel the physical pull to one another, but I feel like there's also some type of restraint here. So it's not getting physical, but it's like you guys feel the tension. We have ulterior motives here. I don't feel like they're bad. I feel like it's sneaky, but not like bad sneaky. Sneaky as in like they're trying to surprise you, right? It's so funny because we have block passion underneath physical passion. So block passion here, I figure that goes with there's a tense physical attraction here, but then it's like it's pulled back with restraint. So block passion. And then we also have cosmic connection. So this is not a normal connection, right? It could be soulmate energy, cosmic connection, transcends time, space, and logic. Each met you've met in other lifetimes in other dimensions, right? So it has like some type of divine connection. Soulmate energy, we'll see. Let's see what else. What else can we tell goddess? We have golden mirror. We have self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. All right. So golden mirror. That's right. I feel like sometimes you feel like V kind of love bombs you. right? He I don't feel like he's neurotypical. He could be spicy, neurospicy, right? A little bit. So when you're neurospicy, love bombing's not the same to them. It's like how they connect. So you might feel like he kind of love bombs you sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. And you kind of question like, is this love bombing? Is this love bombing? Like I don't even know. Like that type of energy. We also have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, heal. So yeah, things are gonna come out. The alternative motive is gonna come out. I feel like it's gonna slip. Like I said, I feel like he's trying to surprise you in a way, and whatever it is, it's gonna slip out. But he's gonna play it off. We have heartbroken here. So heartbroken is deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Right. So I feel like I don't feel like it's current. I feel like in the past you dealt with being heartbroken, and this is why it's kind of like you're on the get it correct or I'm getting out the way. That's the way it is. Get it correct or get out the way. Let me get one more card. Yeah, look, we have a lot of passion. You both like each other equally, right? Divine timing. We have the clock here, so things are gonna happen the way it's gonna unfold, right? So don't try to force it. Don't try to push it. It's gonna happen. All right. Let's see. What else can we tell? All right. We have friendship here. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, right? So I feel like with that card, I feel like the basis of yours and V's connection is friendship, right? I mean, that's the foundation, right? Before it could fully blossom into being romance. Just remember, be friends too, not just lovers. Lovers and friends. That's it is. Lovers and friends. Right? But that's what I have for you, goddess. I feel like things are gonna move. Yeah, lovers and friends. So you got this. You guys are gonna be good. As long as V doesn't do anything stupid, you guys will be fine. And I don't feel like he will. But that's what I have for you, goddess. All right. What is this? Sophia's next, and after Sophia's amazing Becca. All right, Sophia. I know she put it in here. All right. And Sister Sophia wants to know if she'll be traveling to her country at the end of May. Will Sophia be traveling to her country at the end of May? Ooh, okay. Will Sophia Let me just move this up. There it goes. All right. So, um, I feel like it might be a last minute thing, right? I feel like that's what it is. I don't because we do have the 10 of wands here with the devil card, right? So there might be some type of burdens. They might be yeah, it might be some type of burdens here, right? Or overindulgence, overspending, basically, right? But we do have the Queen of Wands here, which I feel like is you. And I also feel like it's because your husband hasn't really said anything. So we have the Knight of Wands with the Page of Wands. I feel like he's trying to move fast to get the funds. But right now, I don't feel like at this very moment he has it. But I feel like he's trying to because the Page of Wands talks about, adventure and spontaneous stuff. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Sophia? Yeah, we have breaking free. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. So breaking free, I feel like is more so dealing with like the burdens, breaking free from the burdens. Probably think of a little financial burdens and stuff like that. But we have canceled. So there is a possibility that the trip may be canceled, right? Right now, it's like it's a 50-50 type thing. It's really 50-50. So you may go, you may not go. I feel like it depends on the choice. So you also have fantasy world here, right? I feel like you just gotta be a little bit realistic. I would say I would ask your husband about it. Like realistically, are you able to go? So that could be and he might tell you yes or no, or he might say we'll see. So you have shading dealings here, and it's more so the money aspect of it because you look at the money, it's kind of like bleeding out. So yeah, it's given money might be the issue a little bit, and I feel like your husband don't want to worry you. Let's see what else. So we have twin flames here. So yeah, trying balancing things out. We have paradise, happy, right? Joy. So I feel like regardless, he's gonna try to make you happy about this. Let's see. So we have stab them back in healthy choices. Um, so he's trying to make well, he's trying to make healthy choices when it comes to this trip or financially healthy choices so you could be able to go. But stabbing in the back also talks about heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack, right? So you might be a little bit if he doesn't come up with the money, you might feel a little bit heartbroken because you really do want to go. But again, I feel like you guys need to sit down and have a conversation, like realistic conversation. Like, do you guys have the funds for you to go? Right? The sword and rose, it talks about clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Right? So just get clarity on that. See if you guys have the funds. Let's see. Can I get a card, please? We have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yeah. So, like I said, just hear them out. See if you guys, if it's possible. But right now, I feel like it's 50-50. I feel like it's 50-50. Like I said, just ask them and see how if the finances are. The worst case scenario, I feel like it might be just get delayed. You might have a delay in going back to your home country, but that's what I have for you, Sophia. Who's next? Is Becca next? Is Becca here? Becca, Becca. No, but that's what I have. Okay. You're welcome, Sophia. All right. So I guess I'm gonna call it. Thank you for being here. Reminder, I do have a live tomorrow at 10 p.m. See you guys tomorrow.